Some roads are better left forgotten, especially the ones that weren't made by man. Rajveer Singh was a long-haul truck driver. 20 years on the road. He'd handled everything from mountain switchbacks to monsoon highways. Nothing rattled him. Until the job with no paperwork. It started outside Nagpur. A man in a faded military coat flagged him down near an old warehouse. One delivery. Cash up front. No questions. The cargo. A sealed steel crate bound for an archaeological site deep in Chhattisgarh, inside Dandak Forest. Rajveer hesitated. That forest wasn't marked on most maps. The man handed him an envelope and said just one thing. Stay on the old logging road. Do not stop, no matter what. He'd heard plenty of ghost stories from locals before. This felt no different. Until he was 4 hours in, and the forest stopped sounding like a forest. The road narrowed to a muddy trail. Trees leaned in like they were listening. His GPS had died miles back. No birds, no wind, just the engine, and a low hum like distant chanting. Then he saw the sign. Old, rusted, British Forest Department, 1886, and beneath it, restricted, Project Yaksha. The name prickled something deep in his brain. Yaksha. Weren't they supposed to be guardian spirits? But in some stories they weren't spirits. They were jailers, or prisoners. He pressed on. 30 minutes later, the forest changed again. The trees thickened, their bark looked scorched, and that humming, closer now, and deeper, seemed to come from beneath the road. That's when he saw her. A woman standing in the middle of the path, skin pale, dressed like a colonial nurse, torn uniform, bare feet. Her face looked blurred like it was underwater. He hit the brakes. The truck skidded. But when he looked again, she was gone. In her place, on the road, a brass syringe, long, old, filled with black liquid. He picked it up, felt it burn cold in his hand, and flung it into the trees. Then the crates in the back began to move, a slow thump, then faster. Something inside was slamming the walls. The whole trailer shook, and then the cab turned freezing cold. His breath fogged. His skin went numb. He didn't have to look. He knew she was back, but he looked anyway. There she was in the passenger seat. Her eyes were empty sockets. Her mouth moved without sound, repeating one word. Release! 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 She pointed to the crate. Rajveer panicked, swerved. Something hit the truck. He lost control, crashed into the ditch. Everything went black. When he woke up, it was daylight, birds chirping. The forest looked normal again. The engine was still running, but the crate was gone. No drag marks, no dents, just one thing left in the mud behind the truck. A symbol. A circle with 3 downward-pointing arrows. Later, a university professor told him it was from a secret British unit. During the late 1800s, some officers were tasked with locking away non-human discoveries found during temple raids. Not artifacts, entities. Project Yaksha wasn't research, it was containment, and Rajveer had just helped open the cage. Nobody's seen the crate since. But some nights, in villages near Dandak, people hear metal banging in the jungle, or spot a woman in white, walking the road barefoot, whispering to truckers, asking for the driver. So if someone offers you a job, no questions, cash in hand, driving deep into the forest, say no. Some deliveries should never be made.